I'm back another album review. Today's review is on Back to the Water Below by Royal Blood. This is the band's fourth studio album. It was recorded at the band's home studio in Brighton, England in 2022. They did have Tom Hobden on viola, even though he was a session musician, not an official member of the band. The album was completely self-produced because they wanted it to sound more natural. It was mixed by Spike Stent, who had help from Matt Woloch. The engineer was Pete Hutchings, who received help from Liam Hebb. The mastering was done by Matt Colton. The album was released on September 1st, 2023 on Warner Records. These guys decided to go back to their roots when making this album by shifting gears back to alternative and hard rock. Now let's talk about the songs. This album starts with Mountains at Midnight, which was released as a single on May 25th, 2023. If you were to listen to this song, you would notice that the song alone is a major departure from the dance rock sound of the band's previous album. A music video was made, and there's a link in the description. Next track is Shiner in the Dark. What's interesting is that Mike Kerr played the synthesizer on this track. These guys have the track's music video on their YouTube channel. After that is Pull Me Through, which was released as a single on July 13th, 2023. The title of the album actually comes in the lyrics of this track. This is also the first track on the album where Mike was on piano. The music video was made, there's a link in the description. We followed up with The Firing Lane. This is the second track on the album where Mike was on piano. That's followed by Tell Me When It's Too Late. This is the second track where Mike played the synthesizer. Next up is Triggers. This is the third song to feature Mike playing the synthesizer. Up next is How Many More Times. Mike was actually on the piano and the synthesizer for this track. Right after that is High Waters. This track has the distinction of being the only one on this album where Mike was on the keyboards. The second to last track is There Goes My Cool. It's also the second to last track where Mike was on the synth. Tom Hobden played the violin for this track. This album ends with Waves. This is the only track on the album where Mike is on guitar, and the last one where he was on piano. Tom was on the violin, and Ian Burge is on the cello. I need to mention that the Japanese version has a bonus track called Honey Brains. It's unusual that this song is exclusive to the Japanese version, but was released as a single and subsequently received a music video the previous year. A link will be in the description. The deluxe edition has two other bonus tracks, Supermodel Avalanches and Everything Is Fine. Unfortunately, the deluxe version isn't on CD, and as you can see, my copy is the Japanese version. When researching this album, I read that it peaked at number 1 in the UK and Scotland. It was also number 1 on the UK rock and metal albums. The critics really liked this album since it has an 81 on Metacritic. Now for my thoughts. I think this is a pretty good album, and I even included it on my list of the best albums of 2023. Although I don't find it to be as good as its predecessors, it's still a good album for what it is. I really wish there was a version with all the bonus tracks. For now, I'll just have to settle on the Japanese version. Overall, I recommend checking out this album. And now's the part where I question you. Have you listened to Back to the Water Below? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? If you have this album, which version do you have? What are your thoughts on these guys working with a skeleton crew for this album? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And be sure to press the notification bell to notify of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video.